about bare knuckle fighting?
Oh, don't do that. Okay.
9 seasons ago they finished second bottom of the second division of the Essex County Women's League. This season they are poised to win promotion from the Eastern Region Premier League. If successful, they will start the 2013-14 season in the South East combination against the likes of Ipswich Town, Norwich City and the MK Dons, which is itself just 2 promotions from the Women's FA Premier League. For C&K Basildon Ladies FC, it's still an impossible dream. Or is it?
Still here if you want. Still here, look. Well done, look.
Those girls want to be in one of the Premier Leagues in the next 2 or 3 seasons. So. I mean, we've got a structure in place, but we're actively looking to enhance that structure, bringing more people in on, particularly on the admin side. I mean, obviously, if we go up, because I said we've got to attract some quality players to supplement the core we've got. We're building a stadium, got fixed barriers in. Should be a 50-seater stand-in by the beginning of next season. We're going to improve the surface there because, again, the girls want to play on a good surface, and as we travel around, we're playing on some good surfaces. And I think we play good football on good surfaces. And again, it's an element, isn't it? I mean, it must be the same in the professional game. I mean, Steve knows more about that than I do, but if with an amateur club, if you operate it on a professional basis, in other words, if you treat the players like professionals, then you will get the necessary, positive reaction back. If you teach them like, Sunday kickabout merchants, they'll stick with you for a few days, and particularly if you're successful, and then, clear off.
All back in. There you go. Same rules apply. Yes, he is 11. 10.
Jeez, where? Oh, where's the plane?
Charlie, get out of there, you cheater! Nick, you're still in, Nick?
Steve Tilson is a highly respected young manager who took Southend United to successive promotions up to the Championship. They also beat Manchester United in the League Cup. So how on earth did Peter King get him to coach his team?
Well, Stephen left Lincoln and did a little bit of an interview in the local newspaper, The Echo. And I think from this shop, as I seem to remember his photograph, and threw out a sort of an offer to the general public that he wouldn't mind helping out with the odd football team or other. Well, we sort of latched onto this, and Alan, my other coach, and I sort of stalked him, I think perilously, for about 2 months. Even ended up here on a Saturday morning, actually before the shop was open, see if we could corner him here, but I need to be told by the young lady that he very rarely visits this. So he made a bit of a fuss saying, could he read my emails and that sort of thing. Next thing is I get a text, he's in Portugal doing something. Portugal, wasn't it?
I was in
Portugal,
doing some
coaching.
Yeah.
And saying, okay, he'd sort of come over and have a look at us, and came over one Wednesday evening, just over a year ago. Seemed to enjoy it. He said the original thing was you're going to come every fortnight, wouldn't you? But then he said you come every week. Now he comes twice a week, and he comes to a lot of our matches. So we're very lucky.
I went over to watch the girls train, and like I say, looking at them, they want to do well. They listen. I like to think 95% of the time to the advice you're trying to give them, and they work hard in training. And they've had so far a really successful season.
Have you coached women before? A women's team?
No, that's the first time ever, so like I say, I was a little bit sceptical on it, but to be honest, they probably listen more than the lads do. So no, I've really enjoyed it.
Who are ya? Who are ya?
Charlie Dolby, striker. Claire Lacey, central defender. Jenny Brownwell, central midfield. Lucy White, midfield. Carly Eagles, midfield.
Robin Strauss, goalkeeper.
Melkin Salah, goalkeeper.
Charlotte Hopwood, defender. Kerry Gardner, central defender. Angela Arnold, midfield.
Laura Bryant, striker.
Nicole Farmer, midfield. Daniela Cross, defender.
Nicola Carty, striker.
Amy Drain, midfield.
Charlie, is it Charlotte, your real name?
No,
What is it?
it's Charlie.
Your real name's Charlotte?
Yeah.
What?
I hate people that call me Charlotte.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
alright,
you are
but-
Charlotte,
No, I'm
are
not Charlotte.
Oh, you're not?
I'm Charlie, but people think
were
I'm
you
Charlotte.
christened Charlie?
Yeah, I'm christened Charlie, yeah.
Oh, really? Really?
I came into it at the age of 15.
All right.
But yeah, my granddad was a quite well-known referee, and I know a lot of Dolbys play with, like, my cousins play within one team. It's like 6 Dolbys in one team.
Yeah,
But yeah, but Tony is a coach now. I think
Yeah.
he manages a team now.
that's right. So how did you get involved?
I literally picked it up from a young age. It's a ball and me. I became invisible, so it's my way out of the world, really.
Yeah.
So I had 6 brothers growing up, so for me football was my only outlet. So,
Right.
and from there I got picked in school. Actually, a good coach of mine named Damien, he got me into it. Actually, he saw me play and he's like, I need you.
Yeah.
And he put me on his wing and he taught me all he knew. And I got scouted to Millwall
Right,
from
yeah.
there, really.
How long did you play for Millwall?
I don't know, I think it was like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I've done quite well there. But before, I was at Kent Magpies and I got scouted to play got a scholarship with Charlton Athletics.
All right.
Got a really good coach called Keith Bonus, great
Right,
guy.
yeah.
Took me under his wing as well. And then that's when I got a name for myself, really. And then Millwall came along, was there, and I went to America and played out there as well.
Oh, you played in America?
Yeah.
Who did you play for there?
We went to a sort of Philadelphia Independence,
Right.
but it all went a bit up in the air. But yeah, I got some time to play there as well.
Was it?
So,
Was
yeah.
Were you paid for that?
Yeah, there was meant to be a contract going on, but it all went up in the air. But I got some time playing there, some universities as well. So
Right.
it was a really good experience.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
how
pro
did
contract.
you join the CNK Basildon Ladies?
Well, Carly got hold of me, great Carly, and she said basically, like, I've got this team, would you mind coming down and giving it a go? And that's when I came down, got on with the girls, I thought, do you know what? It's away from everything else and it's nice to get away from everything and play and get back into it again, really.
Yeah. How many goals have you scored? You
Oh, I
obviously.
lost count.
Yeah.
I just turn up, don't I?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I scored quite a few. I got top goal scorer last year.
Yeah.
Beat Nick. Yeah, she was rubbish.
You obviously love it,
And
don't
I think I found, as I said to Peter, I said, he's shown me a lot and taught me how to love football again.
Yeah.
So I've really got back into it and started to enjoy it again.
you? Yeah.
But yeah, it's my life. It's always been since a young age. So.
Yeah. Is that what's special about this club, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think everyone, especially me, I think we're getting much better. But I think everyone believes in everybody and it's more of a family rather than just coming and turn up on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's getting much better like that. And Peter is such a great guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he pulls everyone together.
Yeah.
And to see his look on his face every Sunday and that is just it's worth coming for.
Yeah, it's like another dad, isn't it?
Yeah, he is a little
Or
bit.
granddad even.
Yeah. Don't tell him that.
That's all right.
He's young enough. He's young enough to be a dad. He's all right.
How did you get so quick? You're such a...
I don't know.
Did you sprint? Did you do running as well?
Yeah, I did a lot. I had to run away a lot when I was younger. So, but yeah, no, I just got, I just started running quite a lot, getting to watch things on TV as a young kid. And I got scouted in school. I remember turning up for my first day at school. Was new. I used to live in Devon, so down in the country.
Oh, right.
And I came up to London, all new, different people.
Yeah.
And then I got picked to do this race, and there's there's a lot of people around me. They're like, yeah, she's no one. I mean, I think it was the only white girl there, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
And then pretty much smashed everyone there. 200 metres, quite quick.
Yeah.
And that's when everyone was like, oh, we need to get hold of her. And that's when I went to represent Britain in the Olympics to get the bid.
Oh, really?
So it was a very good achievement, yeah.
Oh,
so I
lovely.
went to Greenwich Borough and represented them in the athletics and stuff.
Oh.
So I got into athletics before I got into football.
Oh, I see, yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
and then they were like, yeah, we need to get you for football. So.
Have you got any ambitions left? Because...
I mean, everyone wants to play for their country.
Yeah.
If that opportunity did come along, I would take it. But I mean, my career is going very well in personal training, so I'm doing really well in that. So it's quite hard to do the two, and it's a lot of travelling when you go. If you have to go to a higher club, it means you've got to go further away. And
Yes.
it's like everyday training. And I think the money doesn't pay for it. I want a family and career and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so I've
sure.
got to think about that. But I mean, I've done really well in my career in football. If I finish my career in CK Basildon, I'll be very, very happy with that.
Yeah.
So
Down here and join this club?
After university, I moved down here to live with a few friends, and then this was the first team. I emailed a couple of teams, obviously not knowing the area at all, and Peter came back to me with a lovely email saying come down to training.
Oh, right.
And then came down to training. He was the only one really that replied, that gave me a sort of a nice reply really.
Oh, right.
And I inquired, so I came down to training and that was it really.
Yeah.
Sort of
When was this? A couple
6 years ago.
6
It's
years
my
ago?
sixth season, yeah.
Oh, right.
Sixth season. So
What's it been like for you?
Good, it's been really good, yeah. It's nice to have seen from where it was when I first joined to where it is now. It's such a massive difference. It's ridiculous to sort of, you can't really grasp how we were when I first joined. It's sort of the players that we had. We were lucky that year that I joined. We had an influx of players that came in, Kerry being one of them as well, that came in, and that sort of formed the base of the team for the next few years.
Yeah.
And then we've been lucky enough to get really good players come in and been able to keep them and slowly grow, which is good. I would never have expected back then that we would be where we are now, to be perfectly honest.
Indeed. Well, Peter's talking about the Premier League, so what do you think?
I think it's nice to have somebody in charge who's got a target like that. I'd much rather have. I think it's an achievable aim.
Do you find this club? You've been here quite a while now. Do you find this club special? What's special about this club?
I think it stems from Peter, really. I think Peter's the sort of the glue that holds it all together, so to speak. You know, we get players. One of the good things that I've found since I've been here is that we get players come in. A lot of players who come down to training. You know, if we can get them here, they tend to stay. We have that good atmosphere that keeps players here. We don't have many people that come down to training and sort of try out, who then don't choose not to play for us.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just such a lovely club. Peter makes it so sort of nice for us. Sort of gives us everything we want, so to speak. And it's a lovely club to be involved in. It's run the right way.
One funny question at the end. Do you know there's some kind of background in bare knuckle fighting? Do you know anything about that?
No.
Nothing at all. No.
No.
No, I don't know. I don't know who's involved. Who might be involved in that? Do you think?
Don't know anything about that. I'm
No,
afraid.
no, I don't know. I just heard it this morning.
No, don't know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Okay, Jen, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
I know you're very passionate about the club, Peter. But are you surprised by what's happened, looking back to those early days?
I'm pleasantly surprised at the players we've been able to attract. I mean, my role in all of this is pretty minor. My only job basically is to create an environment where the people within there can actually work and react in a positive fashion for the team. I'm not surprised. I mean, when you start attracting sort of Millwall Lionesses who've won the Premier League and the former England goalkeeper, I think you generally think, well, maybe there's some things we're doing right.
Carly, you played for Millwall Lionesses. How did you come to join C&K Basildon Ladies FC?
It was actually through one of my former teammates, Stacey Whitehead. I played for Millwall Lionesses and her boyfriend Scott knew Alan, and she brought me along. So it's all through Stacey, really.
All right. And how's it gone here?
Yeah, really well. I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed my football. Great setup. Peter puts a lot of time and effort into the club, and he wants the club's going in the right direction.
Yes. How long did you play for Millwall?
I went there when I was 6. Come through the Centre of Excellence, and went to play in the first team and got promoted into the national division.
Right. Peter King's a real big fan of yours and thinks you should have played for England. How do you feel about that?
Not too sure about that. Too old now, anyway.
Yeah. What happened? Did you get close to that at all? Or?
No, not really. Only for county. Played for Kent and London. Now, obviously, I represent Essex as well.
Oh. And how do you think women's football can progress over the years now?
Well, it's progressing already. I mean, they've got the Women's Super League now, and SPN show a lot of the Women's Super League games. It's going in the right direction, more so than when I was younger. You've got so much more opportunities now. Obviously, the Women's Super League, that's a professional league. The women are getting paid. When I was at the Lionesses, we had to pay £200 a season to play.
Right, yeah.
We had to raise all our own funds, do fundraising, and basically we didn't get no sponsorship, where it's a lot different now.
Yeah. Well, would you like to go back 20 years and be involved in the Super League?
Yeah, I'd love to, yeah.
Yeah, you feel
No better way, I think, than
getting paid to do something that you enjoy, playing football every day.
Yeah. Claire, what was it like to play for England?
Oh, that's a big question, one I haven't heard for a long time. Yeah, it was brilliant, it was an honour. Obviously it's many moons ago now. But yeah, it was a European Championship, and I think my first debut was away to Portugal. It was a good scoreline, we won 5-0, so it was quite comfortable.
Yeah.
I came on for Paul League Cope, so yeah, so that was my limelight at the time.
Lovely. Have
Yeah.
you still got the
Yeah, I've
the
got
top?
everything. I've got all the memorabilia, all the tops, the shirts, and yeah, swapping of the shirts, the Portugal shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did that all come about?
Actually, I played for West Ham for quite a number of years, as you probably know, some 13, 14 years from being a teenager. And Vic Akers at Arsenal came over and watched and scouted me, and he said, you know, would you come and play for Arsenal? And at the time I was a bit loyal and I was a West Ham fan.
Yeah.
Probably the wrong decision. One I might regret, one I don't regret, you know. But yeah, he came and watched me and said, come and play for Arsenal. And then when I didn't, he sort of put me through anyway and said, look, you know, he said to the England manager, I think you should watch Claire. And then it sort of went on from there. Called into the squad, yeah. Good feeling.
So how did you come to join CNK Basildon Ladies FC?
Well, a few things changed at Millwall, and Carly Eagles, another player, Charlie Dolby.
Yeah.
A few things changed with the committee and the management, so we decided to leave. Carly left before me with Charlie, and also Stacey Whitehead as well. And they came over to Basildon, so it's a sort of chain reaction, you know, come along, come trade in, and I said, oh, I don't know whether I want it again, you know, I'm not sure that I'd want to play again. And I came over and trained, and then that was it. We sort of got the ball rolling, and yeah, I'm now in my third season.
All right.
Yeah, so.
And how's it been?
Brilliant, great. Yeah, we've won a couple of cups, and recently we won the cup final against Colchester. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
We've got, you know, a couple of promotions, and hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next couple of weeks we'll be champions.
Yeah, there seems to be something special about this club. What do you think it is?
I think that, you know, all respect goes to Peter King, obviously Alan, they put a lot of time, effort. Steve Tilson's come in this season, or the end of last season. You know, our fitness regime is second to none. The girls' attitude, you know, to training and match days is of a high standard, you know, and really we deserve to be somewhere in the Southern Combination or Southern National, you know, within the next sort of 2 to 3 years, you know.
Exciting, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because it came from such a lowly level.
Yeah, it did, and you know, the girls that have been here a long time, like Jenny, you know, she's been here some several years now. She's sort of had about 4 or 5 promotions, you know, so that's been brilliant for her, you know.
What about the future of women's football itself, Claire? What do you?
It is a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough one because you feel so good. Obviously, the Olympics has brought a lot of attention to women's football, and that was great. And women's World Cups, and you get big crowds. And the England international games, you get sort of 15,000 to 20,000 crowds. That's all very good, you know. But it's there for a little while, and then it sort of phases out, you know, and then it's back in again. So it just needs a bit of continuity in the support levels. You know, more promotional stuff.
I think it's coming on television, is it?
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah, yeah, it's been on for a while now. Obviously, the Women's Super League.
Yeah.
You know, during the summer months. You know, so it's been on for a couple of years now, and it was successful. And I just hope that it continues.
Okay, Claire. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Thanks a lot.
Brilliant. Lovely. They did it. They've done it yet again. They're going up as champions and double winners. Amazing. And Mel Kinsella has had the best seat in the house. Okay, Mel, how does it feel to be champions again?
Yeah, it feels great. We had a good season. It's the best possible turn, but the result, so yeah, it's great. They're a great set of girls. It was a bit daunting when I first joined because I played against them. But no, their defence is strong, so I feel comfortable, yeah. No worries at all.
What's it like to be coached by Steve?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I love it. He was one of my childhood kind of crushes, so yeah. So yeah, when I found out he was coaching, a little bit of a whew.
Were you a Southend fan?
Yes, I am. Well, I grew up going to Steve's soccer schools when I was little, so yeah,
Wow.
I've known him for a while. Yeah, so, yeah, it was great.
They say all goalkeepers are mad. Are you a little bit mad yourself? Or?
I get told so, yeah. Yeah. I get told I'm not all there in the head, but that's what a goalkeeper's got to do.
What's special about this club, do you think?
I think it's just the togetherness of the club. I think it's we've got a great manager, great setup, physio, Steve the coach, and all the girls. They work hard together for the team, for themselves. I think it's all just about the effort put into the club and the way they play.
Yeah. Have you any personal ambitions, Mel?
I'd love to play for England. When I was younger, I went for England camp, but I was 1 year too young. So, but since then I played for Essex a couple of times, and so hopefully, yeah.
How old are you now?
25, so pushing on a bit.
No, not at all. What's the possibilities? You play for the county, do you?
Yes, I've recently, because I played for them a few years back a couple of times, but I played for them 2 months ago. Made my first cap recently, which was good, and I think I've done well, believe I've done well, and hopefully I can carry on with that.
Is that Essex?
Yes, yeah, that's with Essex.
Okay, and how can you go on from there?
Just keep working hard, turn up for training, keep working with goalkeeper coach Lee, and just fingers crossed, and as long as I work hard, hopefully someone will spot it.
So where did Peter King get the inspiration for all this?
I suppose it was then that, it was like when I took the boys' club over St George's, you take something over which looks as if it's got potential, and this is what I love, and you sort all the problems out, you build the structure, then you see these kids of 9, as they were in those days, 9 and 10-year-old boys who were, chins on their chest, and where we down, oh God, mums and dads who are doing nothing but bickering and complaining. And then you build it up, and then you start winning a few games, and everybody, all of a sudden the chins come off the chest, and that's the thing I love about it.
Yeah.
To do things, and you've got that structure, and it's friendly. Then people come because they like to play football, but then they like to be part of a friendly club. And then you start to win more games, and then you attract better players, and then you win more games, and you attract better players. And it was that. And with the girls, you don't get the bickering, like blokes. You don't get bickering on the pitch. And
No.
I mean, it's the reason why Steve loves it. They don't say, oh, you're in training, oh, you didn't put that ball in the right place, how can you expect me? They just get on with it.
Yeah.
And that's what it's a pure form, it's a pure art form.
Yeah.
I don't know, you being an artist, you love that sort of pure art form, don't you?
She's the artist.
See?
Okay, that'll do, I think.
Rob, I love them things on your feet, they're quality.
They're like actual shoes, Steve. They're like slippers. Oh, good.
Like, you just walk normally, have a look around and do a double
glove.
up and then go.
Like it,
Oh, wow.
yeah, do your
Right,
lift
right.
up. Yeah, go on.
So look around as you're doing this.
Okay.
I had it on that. Looks like being broken. Peace and Tottenham support. No, right, that'd be it,
I mentioned relegation, but I think I got away with it.
Don't talk about the war.
Just one question to finish with. It's a strange question, really. Apparently someone at this club was once involved in illegal bare knuckle fighting. Do you know anything about that?
No, not at all. No, I know someone who thought that they were around.
Who on earth would that be? God, no,
Yeah.
it just must be a rumour.
Yeah.
They were all illegal fights though, so don't.
You won't go back to that, will you?
No.
Steve, I haven't rehearsed this, just on the spot.